Jim Deedlow, AM 1230 WJOB in Hammond, Indiana, and also JED.TV. History made tonight at the Munster Town Council as the council passed 4-0 on first reading an ordinance that would essentially give civil rights protections to members of the LGBT community. Contentiousness around this issue for quite some time, both in Munster and at the state legislature level. Here is one speaker talking, and there was a whole bunch of people who came out in the community in support of this.
Awesome. Go ahead, stand up. So, these people that are standing with me today, it's impressive. I mean, you yourself said that we don't get this many people coming to a town ordinance, and this is the third time that a lot of them have been here. These people are mothers, they're fathers, they're employees, they're employers, they're Republicans, they're Democrats, they're independents. They are all people in support of this, and we are indeed all Munster residents wanting this to happen. You guys can have a seat for a second. Thanks.
And here's some footage of the actual vote. 4-0. Joe Simonetto of the Munster Town Council was not there, but unanimous support so far for this ordinance.
Ready? Sure. Councilor Kulturitis.
Yes.
Votes yes. Councilor Mellon.
Yes.
Votes yes. Councilor Nellens.
Yes.
Votes yes. President Reed.
Yes.
Votes yes. That vote is 4-0.
After the meeting, there was celebrations all around in supporters of the ordinance for the LGBT civil rights in Munster, Indiana. The first one is Quincy Worthington. He's actually a minister in the Presbyterian Church. He spoke in favor of the ordinance. I also talked to Carly Brandenburg, an attorney who's been vocal in this movement, and finally Amy Sandler, who of course made national news just not too long ago. So here's their reactions.
Well, I feel like there are 6 places in Scripture that are very ambiguously talk about homosexuality in one form or another. There's over 2,000 verses that talk about the faithful the need of the faithful to take care of those who are considered the least of these, or are impoverished, or suffering injustice. And so I think it's our obligation then, as Christians and people of faith, to follow the example of Jesus, who really pushes us to love our neighbors and take care of the least of these, above and beyond everything else.
Getting any pressure? I mean, you're one of the few members of the clergy coming out to basically talking in support of LGBT. I mean, what's that mean for you?
When you say, I don't get much pressure from other clergy. I get blackballed from them, but I'm doing it because it's the right thing, not because it's a popular thing.
Thank you so much. We're going to have him on the show. He's just promised to do that. And your name again?
I'm Carly Brandenburg. I'm an attorney locally with Eichhorn and Hammond, and I'm a Munster resident. Part of the We Are Munster movement, along with all these other people here today. H. Haas, Amy Sandler, Andy Warburg, pretty much everybody over here.
Now, I'm a little surprised. There's a lot of kids here, a lot of moms, a lot of people in Munster. I live in Munster also, and I see a lot of the faces that I'm a little surprised are even ever at a town council meeting. How are you getting them motivated to support LGBT movement?
I mean, we have a very young following, a lot of young families. I have a 4.5-year-old, Dr. Arrigo over here, and his wife Amanda with their daughter Calliope are out. Lots of little people, young families, and part of the reason this is so important is because we want to make sure that we have an ordinance that says to families who would potentially choose to live in Munster, this is an opening, welcome community that is diverse, that is accepting of all people.
It was 4-0 on the vote to send it to a second reading. What kind of victory is that for your movement?
We're really excited about that. I mean, we just can't wait for this to get finished, and it feels like a long time because this has been going on for more than a year now. I got involved last summer, but some of these people have been at this and involved in work studies with town council members for, what were those work studies last spring?
For quite some time.
Right.
I know there's one here to my left here that has been involved for some time and has a family here. How you doing, Amy? Amy has been in the national spotlight and here locally, and has 2 daughters and lives here in Munster. How do you feel tonight?
I feel good. I feel to see where we are today compared to 1 year ago when I was told, no, we don't need this, we are Munster, to today where we had a unanimous vote in favor of moving this ordinance forward. I feel very positive.
What changed?
I think reaching across the table. We've reached out to the town council members, they've reached back to us, they've heard us, we've reached out to the community, and I think getting the community involved and meeting all of these wonderful people. I didn't know any of them before this, and now not only do I feel like I have a community in Munster, but this community is coming together for a cause that has never come together before.
So you're going to stay?
I hope so.
We want her to stay.
Yeah, it's a big night, and 4-0 was the vote here at Munster to move forward to second reading, basically a civil rights ordinance for that protects LGBT community. Just kind of came out of nowhere and in a hurry. I know a lot of people have been working on it for a long time, but 4-0 was the vote today, and we'll see where it goes on the next reading. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.